This, you don't have to do more in order to feel enough. All you really need to focus on is what matters. So let's talk about that.
Elevate with Monique. Elevating. Elevate with Monique. Elevate.
Hey, welcome back to another episode of Gracefully Elevating with Monique. Now, we are already in November, and I just absolutely cannot believe it. It feels like my birthday was just 2 weeks ago, and now we are upon holiday season, and this is so crazy. But what that means is it is time to start putting some things in action to close out 2025 with the most intention, with the most focus, so that we ease into 2026. Usually around this time of the year, I am starting to do things like purging, I am doing a lot of reflecting, and I'm also looking at my routines. I'm looking at the things that have been moving me through the year and asking myself, evaluating, like, is this really working for me, or do I need to make some pivots? Because that's okay. I'd rather go into the year already having identified the pivots that I need to make versus getting into the new year and saying, oh my gosh, I need to revamp some things. November and December, we are going to be talking about all things closing out 2025 with intentionality, closing it out strong. It's not over yet. So don't be the one that's saying, oh, I can't wait until we just get through the holidays. We get through this season so we can get into another year. Because if you don't change anything, sis, it doesn't matter if we're in a new year, the middle of the year, or the end of the year. Your life is going to continue to reflect whatever it is that you are doing unless you make changes, right? The first insight that I want to share is overwhelm can often come from feeling obligated to say yes. So when people are inviting you or making plans and they want to include you, that's amazing. But I want to challenge you to start thinking about and asking yourself a few questions that will help you to decide, is this going to be a yes or is this going to be a no? Because what we are not doing is we are not creating more burnout. We are not just giving, and we are tired and depleted going into the new year. So as you are getting invites, I want you to ask yourself, is this something that I feel obligated to do? Or does this event, this invite, align with perhaps my long-term goals? Is it going to get me closer to new partnerships and new opportunities? Is it going to allow me to spend true, authentic time with the people that I love? If you have to question some of those answers, then maybe the answer is a no to the invite. Number two, alignment is about capacity and not capability. And so, what I mean by that is, as you are aligning yourself, aligning your time, your energy, your resources to things that are pulling for you during this season, I want you to remember that alignment does not come from you being capable of doing the thing or showing up or saying yes to an obligation. Alignment is actually about the capacity that you have. So if you get an invite somewhere or someone asks you to commit to something, but you know that you don't have the capacity because you said that 2 to 3 nights out of the week, you are going to focus on writing your goals or you are going to focus on purging your closet, then yes, you are capable, but are you aligned by saying yes just because you're capable, or is this serving a higher purpose for you? So I want you to think about that. Number two is your values should lead your calendar. Now listen, this is something that I myself am challenging myself to do with every single invite, with every single thing that I decide to do during this time, because my calendar is very, very sacred. My time is very, very sacred. So if something doesn't feel like it's aligning with my values and aligning with kind of the path that I'm setting forth for myself going into a new season, then I'm not going to spend my energy, time, and attention doing those things. Why? Because one, time is a commodity that we do not get back, it's precious. And not only that, I don't want to spend my energy around people, around situations that really just don't align with the values that I have set forth for myself, just to say that I was in the building, or just to say that because somebody invited me, I decided to go. No, it has to be purposed. It has to be what my word in this season is reciprocity, right? So I get invited somewhere or I see something that's going on. And if there's not a reciprocal exchange, meaning not only do I get something out of the situation or the deal or the invite, but that I'm also able to bring something to that situation, then 9 times out of 10, it probably doesn't align with my values and I'm not going to waste my time to do it. And then number four is when you know your why, clarity follows. I love this point. I was listening to Eric Thomas just this morning, and one of the things that he talked about is having the drive that he has because he knows his why. Now, I get it. We all probably can say that we know our why, but when you are taking time to really sit down, identify that why with clarity, okay, then that helps you to be able to know which way you need to move. Because does this align with my why? Is it going to get me closer to the goal that I have based on this why? Or is it just something that I'm doing just to be doing? Again, we don't have time to waste. This is an opportunity for us to start preparing for a new year, a new season. And many times we get distracted, we get confused, we get thrown off because we are not focused on the why. Why am I doing this thing? Why am I going to this place? This is a true story. I was invited to an event, and I decided to go. I was already on the fence, but I decided to go ahead and go. And as I was there, I'm looking around and I'm just observing my surroundings. And I really came to the conclusion that, Monique, we could have stayed at home. We could have been reading. We could have been focused on something else during this time. It kind of felt like a waste of time. We are not moving into this season that way. If it does not align with your why, if it doesn't align with your values, if it's over your capacity, then sis, it's a no. We got too much work to do, and we don't have time to just play with our time. We don't have time to play with our energy. We don't have time to play with people, okay? And we definitely don't have time to allow them to play with us. So I hope that these help you as you start to think about your obligations, think about the things that you are saying yes to, think about the way in which you are bringing focus in for the rest of this year. Now, I want you to do something. I want you to write down 3 obligations that come to your mind, just 3. And in those obligations that you write down, it could be more than 3, maybe it's 5. I want you to ask yourself a true and honest question. Is this aligned or is this assumed? And when I say assumed, I mean, is it assumed that this is going to bring value? Is it assumed that my time is worth it? Is it assumed that I should be doing this thing? Or is this truly aligned with where I am moving in 2026? I know that might be challenging, but I am submitting that challenge to you. I am also submitting that challenge to me. Now, I have 2 invitations for you. The first one is in 2026, I am intentional about building the elevated community. If you are also intentional about being a part of this community, go ahead and join the Elevated Space, my Facebook group that I have created. And it is for women like you, women like me, to come together and bring that synergy so that we can continue to elevate together. The other thing is, if you are in the Houston area, I have something really, really special that is coming in January. It is an opportunity for community conversations and connections with like-minded women who are ready to continue our journey for elevation. So if you are in the Houston area, find the save the date somewhere in this video. If you are not in Houston and you want to travel to Houston to come and kick it with your girl, I would love to have you here. Also, if you like this video, do me a favor, go ahead and like it, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and share it with someone. If you know somebody who can benefit from closing out 2025 strong and with intention, and you want to share this with them, go ahead and share this video. I really appreciate it. I cannot wait to see you in the next video, sis. I love you.
Elevate.